Baada ya saa moja jioni hii leo venye nilikuwa nimekuahidi kweli kwamba tuko na mgeni ndani ya nyumba, na leo hii nilikuwa nimekuarifu kwamba tutakuwa tunaongea kizungu mingi. Kizungu itakuwa mingi ndani ya nyumba, lakini tutakuwa tunawaelezea venye mambo huenda content creation in Africa. So kuna mtu anaweza kuwa anajiuliza swali, mbona tuongelelee content creation in Africa not in Kenya or not in Gusiland? But tutakuwa tunakuelezea hayo baadaye. Kama sasa hivi ndivyo unafika pale katika TV yako ama social media yako, ukiingia pale Facebook, unaweza share, unaweza ingia pale Kist TV Kenya, then you comment and then you share to your friends also, Jeff the Presenter Media. Hata TikTok bado unaweza tupata Kist TV Kenya at Jeff the Presenter Media, tunapoanza mazungumzo yetu siku hii ya leo. Na mgeni wangu ashafika. Nilikuwa nakwambia namuita ama daktari. Si daktari wa kutibu watu ama kutibu wanyama, lakini ni daktari wa kutibu shida how do we call it, problems za kusaidia tu vijana kutibu shida zao kwa njia mwafaka, ama ile kusaidiwa kufikiria ni nini unaweza taka kufanya. Alright? Before nimpatie atufanyie introduction, nataka kuangalia mtambo wangu hapa kama kuna wale ambao washaingia ndani ya show niweze kuona hapa. Alright, not yet. Sasa ningeomba tuanze mazungumzo yetu na mgeni wangu siku hii ya leo. Tumjue, na kwa sababu namuita daktari ni kwa sababu vile anasaidia watu, encouraging youth, talking to them to make the right decisions. At least they can be people in the society ambao wanaweza tegemewa. So naona hapa BJ Media 254 anasema mimi niko. Uko wapi, kutoka wapi? Sasa hiyo ndio hujatuambia, lakini utakuwa unatuambia in a few, na nadhani utakuwa unafanya vile. Mashabiki wetu wote wa Dubai, wa USA, Canada, wenye wako hapa nchini Kenya, maybe uko Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, you can tell us kwa Facebook page yetu pale where are you. Na wale ambao wangetaka kutuongelesha kwa WhatsApp and also SMS, unaweza tuma message yako kwa 0757012279 0757012279. Hapo tunaweza pata WhatsApp message yako ama short message pale. Then on picha mimi anasema ako from Doha, Qatar. Karibisha mgeni. Wirio Maubi tunes from Minnesota, getting you loud and clear. Asante sana. Can see here Boniface Mishira, niko ndani kwa mpigo. Alright, sijui kama uko Gemba ama uko town ama uko wapi Mishira. Ulikuwa na teacher Michira ama Michira, I don't know. Sasa najua tuko na mzungu ndani ya nyumba, atakuwa anatuelezea hilo jina tutatamka namna gani. Without wasting time, I can see here Eunice Akoth, niko ndani. Uliza mgeni kama ako na mtu. Si ni mapema bwana. Alright, without wasting much time, it's time to welcome my guests. At least tujue yeye ni nani, amekulia wapi, ni nini amefanya, na ako wapi sasa hivi, before tuingie kwa mazungumzo yetu kwa kina. Karibu sana Dr. Marita.
Thank you very much for this great introduction. But then I'm very disappointed.
With what?
When you actually invited me, I didn't know you were inviting me to BBC. This studio is very well designed and I really love it.
Tunajaribu tu. So tell us, who is Marita?
Marita David is a youth leader, an innovator, someone who's pushing for youth empowerment through skills development and talent management. Today we are here to confirm to the young people that there is an opportunity to tap in content creation. The reason why we are focusing on Africa is because Africa is rich in content. Everything surrounding you is original. So showcasing our culture, traditions and resources that we have, you can create content out of it. And through today's discussion, we are going to see different ways people can start earning from showcasing this content to the outside world.
All right.
Yes.
Sasa kuna mtu pale anaweza kuwa anajiuliza huyu David Marita anatokea pande gani la Kisii? Kwa sababu tumetaja jina Marita pale. Na watu wanajua tu jina Marita ni la Kisii.
Yes.
Unatoka side gani? Kisii County, Nyamira, constituency yako?
Okay. Mimi natoka Marani Kegogi ambapo ni Kitutu North.
Kitutu Chache North.
Kitutu Chache North. Kwa former Jimmy Angweni, former MP.
Sasa I think MP wako anaitwa somebody Nyakundi.
Sasa ni Nyakundi tuko na Jafet Nyakundi, Honorable Japhet Nyakundi.
All right.
But currently I reside in Ombata Estate, which is Gesonso in Bonchari constituency.
Okay.
Just close to Kisii Town.
All right.
Yeah.
Aha, sasa watazamaji wangu mshapata, ndio huyo mgeni wangu amefanya introduction yake vizuri pale na akaongelea yenye ambayo tunaenda kuongelelea siku hii ya leo. Naona hapa wanaingia ndani. I can see here, all right. BJ Media Boni anakaa mulinje. I don't know what you mean with that, but utakuwa unatuambia
Mulunje.
Ni mulunje ama ni mulinje. I don't know. Utakuwa unatuambia ni nini maana ya hiyo. So without taking much time, how can you define or describe content creation and why?
Content creation is actually communication to your audience through videos, podcasts, or writing blogs. There are some people who are doing online marketing, others are doing online writing, others are doing TikTok videos. All those people are doing what under the umbrella of content creation. So content creation is the new norm. A long time ago, our forefathers used to invest on land for future beneficiaries. But today, for the young people, we no longer have the physical resources.
Sure.
On the digital space, we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have Facebook. But if we put more emphasis on YouTube, if young people can invest on creating quality YouTube channels, and then they pump in very good content which can actually inspire the audience, then they are building an investment for their future. Because with YouTube, every single day, there's an additional viewership. And through that, you are actually earning. So that is the right part of investment. So this content creation is actually creating content for the outside world to see.
All right, good one. And how can one identify the topic that he or she wants to give to his or her audience?
That is a very important question. Because remember, content creation is a journey. It is a storytelling relationship between you as a content creator and the audience. So for you to identify which topic is the right one and which topic interests your audience, and also this should go in line with that I'm going to create this topic as a long-term journey. Because content creation can be a full-time job tomorrow. So for someone to identify which type of topic or sector or niche that I can focus on, first you have to understand yourself. What are your skills? What are your hobbies? And then understand your market. For instance, I have a YouTube channel. This YouTube channel, when I started it, it was just for motivational.
Yes.
But later I realized that besides motivational, there are some people who have just graduated from college. They are out there. They don't know where to start from. Even if given capital, they can still not find it easy to start their businesses. So I realized that if I can go and interview entrepreneurs, then I can showcase the challenges, the pros and cons that these entrepreneurs are facing, so that it can inspire those people who are watching and they are interested in business. So through my skills and hobbies, I realized that I love doing business. That is a hobby, that is a skill, that is a plus. So similarly, someone who's watching today, the moment you realize that your hobby is cooking, your hobby is singing, your hobby is dancing, that is a topic. Now start creating audience surrounding that skill. The moment you put your content out there and it is very quality, well represented, you'll get an audience. Remember, this audience you are getting are like followers.
Okay.
They are following you because of what you are posting. They will not leave you. They will not let you down. But for that person who is doing several tasks at once, you are doing different videos, different sectors, you will be confusing your audience. So for you to identify a topic, first you must discover what you like, your hobbies and skills. Then you are set to go.
All right. still in that, how to identify your topic to give to your audience. I can see somebody here is asking a question.
Yes.
That like my question is, mtu akitaka kuanza kuimba or comedy, what are the process?
So for someone who wants to start a YouTube channel, for example, that is catching the sector of singing, songwriting, or comedy. The first process is to create a Gmail account, because YouTube is actually a parent company with Gmail. So once you create that Gmail account under Google, then you are set to go by creating a YouTube channel. But before you go all the way there, make sure you've created a very unique title. For instance, we know there is Diamond Platinums.
Yes.
There's no other Diamond Platinums. We have Yanshiski. There's no other Yanshiski. Make sure you create a name that uniquely describes who you are. Then you go ahead. This is to prevent a scenario whereby you've imitated someone else's name, and when people are searching for you, they get the other person faster before they get you.
All right.
Then you will be missed. Yeah. So first, you create, you identify a unique name that you are going to actually put on your channel. Then through that unique name, you can create now a YouTube account.
Okay.
After that, you will then invest on some equipment for content creation, such as a tripod stand. You can borrow a good smartphone from your neighbor, or if you cannot afford a smartphone, you can go to a studio. There are so many studios within our region, like in Kisii County. We have KIST. KIST is a studio and a media house that actually empowers young people and supports those who are not able or those who are vulnerable and marginalized.
True.
You can go to such studios, they will give you an equipment and a platform to showcase your talent. Yeah.
All right, moving to the next question, maybe in relation to that, you can you can tell them, or you can tell our audience, that how does YouTube work?
Okay. So for YouTube, we must understand that YouTube is an online space. It is like a shop or a shelf whereby different content creators have actually subscribed and registered to post their content there. Like any other homesteads, when you visit your relatives or your neighbors, there are rules and regulations and policies that you must comply and follow. Similarly, YouTube, they have some community guidelines and rules. Some of which I can maybe elaborate are like, you should not use someone else's content. The moment you start uploading content that you've borrowed or downloaded from the internet, your channel will get a warning. The moment you get so many warnings, your channel will be closed indefinitely. So for you to avoid all those mistakes, you should actually have your own content. It is not very expensive to have your own content, because with a smartphone, you can record offline.
Sure.
The only thing you need to find is to purchase data bundles and upload your content. And if you need to do more editing, you can find friends who will help you with a laptop or who will help you with editing skills. So for you to maintain that YouTube channel, you have to create good content and you make sure that this content is originally yours. Also, when uploading this content, there are some skills that you need. These skills are like using hashtags.
Sure.
A hashtag is a keyword. This keyword helps people who are searching for content to get you faster or identify you before they identify your competitor. So for example, today we are at KIST.
Yes.
And KIST today has uploaded content creation in Africa.
Sure.
If we can create an hashtag before that title, and then we say KIST, the moment another person creates the same title and they want to imitate this content today, if a viewer is searching for us in 3 days' time, if they search hashtag content creation Africa KIST, they will find KIST first.
True.
So with the hashtag, you should know the tricks that you use to actually create titles that will make your video be searched easily. The moment you are competitive now on the YouTube platform, and then you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, then you will be monetized. YouTube will start placing advertisements on your channel and you'll get paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is so nice. You have explained it in a better way that they can be able to understand. Maybe to go through some of the messages or the comments here, I can be able to see here. This is all right. BJ Media alikuwa anamaanisha yule Ateponi Michira ni Mulunje, ni sawa. Siji kama ni Muluya ama ni nini. Boni Michira PJ2 Media, all right. Boniface Michira uliza mgeni YouTube huwa inawaka aje? I think amejibu hilo swali. Michira anasema tuned in from UK, show iko fiti but need to know how YouTube pays and works. We will elaborate that. Eunice Akoth anasema my question is okay, we had the process of kuimba or comedy. What is the process of akitaka kuanza kuimba and comedy already? Mgeni wangu asha kujibu pale. Then Eunice Akoth pale naona tena anauliza I'm an actor but I don't have any way through. Okay. Eunice Akoth, I don't know what you mean by that. Is it umekosa platform where you can people to do your recordings or where you can people to act? Ama jieleze vizuri pale. Maybe if you need assistance, we can be able to chip in. Then BJ Media anasema UK is United Kisii. Alright. Wirio Maubi anasema hivi, this is the topic I was waiting for. Thanks guests for coming. I'm taking notes. Asante sana. Alright. Sawa. I can see here kufungua YouTube channel unalipia ama. Alright, ata mgeni wangu atajibu hiyo. BJ Media twende na wewe inbox ni okay, sawa basi. Alright, sawa. So, back to you my guest. Now, my third question is that how do you tell comparing stories and how can you be able to keep your audience engaged all through?
That is a very good question. How do you create compelling stories and how do you keep your audience engaged? This is the best question that every content creator should be able to answer. Remember, today we have TikTok, we have YouTube, we have Instagram, we have YouTube and Facebook. All these social media channels are meant to actually create content for people to be entertained. But the biggest mistake we usually make is by piling pressure on ourselves and wanting to trend. We want to get many likes and comments and shares, not remembering that this is a journey. It requires patience and persistence. The moment you are creating content or you are creating a YouTube channel so that you will be popular, then you are doomed to fail. Remember, like in Nairobi, we have some people who are using social media for the wrong purpose. Similarly, in the village, we also have same people who are using social media for the wrong purpose. We know that in TikTok, the moment it reaches midnight East African time, it's a different world.
Sure.
So different that even Satan himself
cannot sit down and watch.
These people are creating content. They have sacrificed their dignity. They have gone to the point that you'll find someone is even trading something online which should not be seen by the public eye.
Sure.
That is the wrong purpose. You should be able to create content that actually impacts positively on the community.
Sure.
If you create a good story, like an example, my mentor, Lynn Ngugi, at Tuko, previously at Tuko, but now she is independent. She creates very, very compelling stories that are real life from the people that we are closer to. And once you watch one of our shows, you actually get a connection to the channel. So this is what content creators should target. Don't look at the views, the number of views, the number of likes. Just look at, is this story going to change someone's life? The moment you start creating stories with that mentality, then from time to time, you will find that your channel is growing with 2, 3, up to 10 video uploads.
Mm-hmm.
And these, you'll also get your fan base recommending to their friends and relatives that, hey, look, press at that link. You will find a very good story. So that is how you attract the right audience, you retain the audience, and you keep your channel growing.
Okay.
By creating stories that impact positively in our community.
All right. Now, somebody there asked a question that when creating a YouTube channel, do you pay?
We are fortunate enough that we are in a generation whereby within a click of a second, you can open up a Gmail account and it will allow you to create many platforms. YouTube is one of them, Zoom is another one, LinkedIn is another one. So many platforms to help you. So YouTube also is free.
Hope my good friend Eunice Akoth umepata jibu that creating YouTube you don't pay anything. And there is something I asked you back to answer that you had asked that you are an actor and also you do comedy but hujapata platform. Sasa sikujua ni nini hii ya hujapata.
Maybe I can help her. A platform, maybe she's meaning that she has not yet decided or chosen the right place to post it.
All right.
She's thinking about maybe TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. Maybe she needs an advice, which is the best platform for you to post or to spend your energy on. Now, this question is very important because it's going to tell us which is the best strategy to apply to grow your channel. You have created a YouTube account. YouTube is for posting longer videos. Those people who are going to watch your videos on YouTube are those who have enough time to watch a video that is longer than 5 minutes. TikTok is for 60 seconds video, short videos. TikTok will help you to get subscribers quickly. The moment you post TikTok shorts, then someone will be impressed by your TikTok short, and then they will click on the subscription, knowingly or unknowingly. Then you'll get subscribers.
Sure.
Facebook also is a place where you can just post a short video with a link to your YouTube. So Facebook is like an introduction. It's like you have attended a wedding, na wamekupatia kachumbari. Kidogo tu uanze kwanza. Before the real meal.
Yeah.
And then Instagram is now a different level. Instagram is good for those content creators who are in the line of fashion and design, interior design, anything that deals with colors, color combination. Because in Instagram, for you to post a video, it's very complex. You have to go live.
Sure.
Instagram, for you to post even a YouTube link, it will not turn blue, meaning people will not be able to click and be directed to YouTube.
Sure.
They have to copy paste.
Sure.
So Instagram is a different platform. So the best strategy for our sister
Eunice
Akoth is to put more focus on YouTube. For your acting and comedy, that is the right career choice. Make sure you create acts that are long enough to impress people. You can use local examples. We have very good comedians in Kenya. Use them. Use their strategy of creating comedy. You can look at Churchill to be your mentor. With time, you'll find that you've grown your fan base and you can come up with a channel like Churchill Show.
Right, that is so nice and very nice advice. I can see here Mwalimu Charles Lwanga, from Nyamira County ako ndani. So karibu sana Mwalimu Charles, ninaona hapa ujumbe wako umekatikia njiani, sijui kuna kitu ulikuwa unaongeza hapo mbele ukaachia pale. Maybe you can get back and add that tunapozidi kusonga mbele. I can see here zimekatika dakika 28 baada ya saa 1 jioni hii ya leo. Kipindi hewani ni Good Evening Kist. Leo tulianza mapema kidogo kwa sababu nilikuwa na mgeni and we are talking about content creation in Africa. How to create content, what you need to do and how you can be able to get paid on this. Now my guest, my next question is about how can one monetize content creation? to start earning now, either from across social media platforms. We do hear sometimes people do say that when you go live on TikTok, you do get hearts, you do get flowers, how you convert those into cash. And also Facebook nowadays, people do say that it pays. Maybe you can tell us more about that. And generally YouTube, sana people do say YouTube has a lot of cash. If you do get you get a nice content and you put it there. So how can one monetize content creation?
Thank you very much. And through that question, monetization actually deals with money. Money is monetization.
Yes.
How do you make yourself start earning money? So remember, just like a small kid growing up, they usually play soccer in the homesteads, in the villages, in the neighborhood, not realizing that with time they will grow up and become professional and start playing for teams like Shabana, Gor Mahia, or Manchester United.
Yeah.
It means they become professional. Similarly, for someone like Eunice Akot, she might start acting comedy skits, and then with time she realizes that indeed I love this job that I'm doing, and I want to show my family that this job I'm doing can actually buy bread and any meal at home. It can pay for my bills. So for you to get monetized on YouTube, the moment you've reached some monetization requirements, such as getting 1,000 subscribers, people who actually subscribes to your channel, a number should be a minimum of 1,000, and then the number of hours people should watch the videos that you upload should reach 4,000 hours. The best strategy to apply so that you reach 4,000 hours, make sure you upload as many videos as possible. Videos that are a bit longer, maybe more than 10 minutes longer, and then they should be as many as possible. I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Let's say you have 1,000 subscribers on your channel, and then you've posted 100 videos, or let's say 4 videos only. 1,000 subscribers, and you've posted 4 videos, and each subscriber watches these 4 videos for more than 4 minutes. Then it will be 1,000 times 4.
Okay.
You'll get 4,000.
That is 4,000.
You see, if they watch for those 4 minutes longer, you'll get 4,000 watch hours. So the best strategy tells you that the moment you create so many videos, remember, not everyone is going to watch.
Sure.
But there's someone who's going to watch for 30 minutes, another one for 2 minutes. With time, they are watching more and more. When you create more videos, you are on the safe side. When you create few videos, you will struggle.
Sure.
But on the long run, if you have good content, I can watch for even 1 hour or repeatedly.
All right.
Yes.
Now, let me see here if there is a question. I can be able to see that Dennis M. Magari alikuwa anafuatilia pale na akasema alikuwa anataka kujua section ya monetization. I hope you are following up well. Lily Channel Live Show anasema I have gotten something actually. Thank you so much. Wadavido Crazy anasema this is a great content creator. Don't fail to listen to this daily helpful. So thank you so much, Wadavido Crazy. Now, maybe to almost the last question. Before we get there, there's these young people you get that they create a YouTube channel today.
Yes.
They want to be paid in the next day.
Yes.
So, and is that the way they should go, or there is a wrong way to go? Because most of them, like you get somebody say, I look upon Eric Omondi. Eric Omondi has a lot of money from what he does. Akona gari mzuri. Na pia na yeye anataka hiyo maisha instantly. Like ni kama umeenda shambani umelima leo, you want to get mahindi yenye imekomaa the next day.
That is a very good question. And that actually it's a skill. It's a life skill. One of the most important life skills is to be someone who is persistent,
Mm-hmm.
you can resist temptations.
Sure.
You will find that today a young person has created a YouTube channel
Mhm.
because he read somewhere
Mhm.
that Eric Omondi is getting paid through
Yeah.
YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Now, due to their challenges at home,
Mhm.
they feel that YouTube might solve their economic challenges. So this person will go ahead and create a YouTube channel with
Mhm.
an expectation that
Mhm.
if I buy subscribers,
Mhm.
if I pay people to
Mhm.
subscribe to my channel,
Mhm.
if I force my relatives and neighbors to subscribe,
Mhm.
then I will start earning.
All right.
You will get a very big shock. The best way for you to get genuine subscribers is to actually be patient enough, because remember that YouTube pays really, really well. And YouTube also pays depending on where people are watching from.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, Eric Omondi might have 500,000 subscribers. That is 500,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
If Muigai might have 600,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
But you might be surprised to find that
Mm-hmm.
someone like Embarambamba,
Mm-hmm.
who has 100,000 subscribers, getting paid more than Eric Omondi.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because the geographic location of your viewers
Mm-hmm.
also dictates the amount of money you get paid.
Mm-hmm.
If your viewers are originating from North America,
Mm-hmm.
then you will be paid at $5 per 1,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
So, if your viewers are from Kisii, Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
you'll find that YouTube will pay maybe $2
Mhm.
US dollars
Mhm.
at 1,000 views.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you are creating content
Mm-hmm.
and then you have actually localized yourself
Mm-hmm.
to the point that someone outside, even someone in Tanzania or Uganda,
Mhm.
is not able to understand what you are doing,
Mm-hmm.
then it means the people who are going to make you get earning
Mm-hmm.
are those people who are within your region. You'll get a lower CPM,
Mm-hmm.
meaning you'll get a low dollar. But someone like Eric
Mm-hmm.
is creating international content that someone even South Africa, Nigeria, or Canada and Iceland can actually watch and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be paid on an international scale. That is around $5.
Mm-hmm.
So, the geographic location of your viewership is
Mhm.
very important. That is why it is advisable,
Mm-hmm.
like today, we had to actually break the barriers
Mm-hmm.
and do content in English language.
Yeah.
Not because we don't like our African language, no, because we want to capture the international audience. Remember one thing, always think global, act locally.
Mm-hmm.
That will help you also to solve many challenges you face in life,
Mm-hmm.
because you are thinking outside the box.
Okay. Now, another question related to that, I can be able to see, I had in mind also, I can see Nancy KED TV, anasema mention a bit on copyright claims. So maybe you can relate it like this, like you can be having something to do maybe on Facebook.
Yes.
You are telling people a story and then you're having a background music.
Yes.
And the music you are playing, maybe in other countries it's not allowed.
Yes.
Then you get a stroke, maybe your content has been muted in some
Yes.
way. And generally kuna watu wale huwa wanapata content ya watu from maybe YouTube na ana-upload kwa YouTube channel yake, then unapata amepata copyright crimes. How does this work and when can you be able to get a copyright claim? And maybe ukikumbuka hapo, mbona watu wekanga copyright claims?
Okay, that is a very, very important question also.
Mm-hmm.
And it introduces another serious technical aspect
Mm-hmm.
of the digital print.
Yeah.
That is intellectual property,
Mm-hmm.
trademark, and copyrights.
Mm-hmm.
All these are just institutions,
Mhm.
framework,
Mm-hmm.
that are designed so as to protect you
Mm-hmm.
and your possession,
Mm-hmm.
that someone else cannot claim or use them without your permission.
Okay.
A good example, you remember when we were young, we could get maybe we could buy some books,
Mm-hmm.
and then the book is written, do not reprint,
Yeah.
do not make photocopies,
Mhm.
unless issued with permission.
Yeah.
Same as Facebook, when you are uploading a content like today, and in between we are going to play a bit of music, because we do not own that music, and we don't want to use it for the purpose of gaining profit, which is unfair to the owner of that music. Then we have to notify the public that we don't own any copyrights, we don't own any rights, we don't own anything about this music that we've used. So when you ignore those mentions, for example, you have uploaded a video on YouTube, and then you don't want to actually quote or appreciate the owner of the video. Maybe you saw there was a riot in maybe during the elections, and then you took a video from NTV channel, and then you posted it, you uploaded in your channel, and then you don't want to actually appreciate or give credit that NTV is the owner of that video. NTV might report you. There are so many consequences. They can decide to take you in court because you've stolen their possession, or they might report you to YouTube, and YouTube will ban you. Imagine, after struggling for more than 10 years, creating a channel with more than 10,000 subscribers, and then the channel is closed because you just took a video from someone else and posted it in your channel. So copyright is a very, very critical part that actually is a warning to those people who I can call not ready to do the homework. People want shortcuts. People want just to cut videos from somewhere and post them. People don't want to follow the procedure. People who don't want to respect the effort and determination that other content creators have undergone through. This copyright strike is the discipline that YouTube applies to punish them.
Alright, thank you so much mpenzi mtazamaji pale wa Kist TV Kenya and Kist Radio. Anaona zimekatika dakika 41 baada ya saa 1 jioni hii ya leo, na niko na mgeni ndani ya nyumba na tumekuwa tukiongelea about content creation in Africa, na tumeshughulikia tu maswala mengi. Sijui kama uko na swali pale ambalo ungeweza kuuliza, unaweza ingia pale katika Facebook page yetu @Kist TV Kenya @Jeff the Presenter Media. You can comment kwa comment section and I can be able to get your comment. Naweza angalia hapa, naona wengi tu wameingia ndani wanafuatilia, and be able to see Poni Mishira, PJ Media 254, Nancy KAD, Wadavido Crazy bado wako ndani, Lily Janel Live Show wako ndani kabisa, na tunasidi kusonga mbele. Alright, maybe unajua time is almost getting down there, and we have like 5 minutes. My last question is this: what can you advise the listeners, more so the youth, on content creation and another thing related to that? Maybe siku hizi kila mtu anataka kuchituma kwa namna moja ama nyingine, so that apate something kwa kuweka kwa akule kwanza ndio maisha iendelee. What can you advise the young people?
Thank you very much. For the young person watching this today, or a parent to a young person who's watching this, or to that person who's watching this and wants to empower the young people through content creation, or through supporting institutions such as KIST to actually continue having a studio like this one. Today I want to tell you that assume like this is a family. And you are the head of this house. How do you want to lead your family so that it can reach a generation that will actually remember that our grandfather or grandmother did ABCD that was perfect? So for those people, I want to encourage you and actually motivate you that content creation is the future of investment.
Okay.
Create your YouTube channel today. Start investing on equipment and the digital devices that can help you capture quality content. That is a good smartphone or a good digital camera. Invest on good microphones, Bluetooth microphones. Invest on a very good stand, tripod stand, lighting. Invest on actually networking and collaborating with other content creators such as the journalists who are at KIST, the media technicians at KIST, who are doing very good job. This collaboration actually means that we are sharing our viewers. I come with my 1,000 followers. I meet your 1,000 followers. Today, they will have a different menu on the table. The meal will change and they will enjoy it. So, make sure that you are creating content that changes the life of the viewer. Good examples. Watch Lynn Ngugi on YouTube. Watch KIST. Watch Riodic. Watch Inspired for Success, that is my channel. Watch Wodemaya, Africa Giant, who is doing a very good content creation, encouraging Africans to invest back at home. Watch all these content creators who are doing very good storytelling. But avoid content creators who will mislead you through this journey. Because they might show you that numbers really matter. But no, numbers do not matter. Remember, viewers of those people who are creating bad content, the viewers are also growing with time. They are getting young children. Will they like their children to watch content that is violent? No. There's no parent who would like to see their kids watch a content creator who is creating content that is misleading the public. But every parent will be proud to show their kids channels such as Cartoon Network, Tom and Jerry, Hope Channel, those channels that are creating content that is actually helping our generation. So, watch a lot of TV, watch a lot of YouTube. I want to tell you today that the Western world, such as the US and Canada, started content creation in the 18th century. Content creation has become a topic today in Kenya. But remember, the white and the Western world started it a long time ago. The only thing that has happened is that we have got the freedom and opportunity to create our own TV stations. You remember in the 90s, when wrestling was only being broadcasted on a Sunday, you had to wait for a full week to watch wrestling on a Sunday. But today, wrestling is all over. Sometimes they repeat it almost every day on DSTV. And that tells you that we have the freedom to actually create digital content and showcase to the world. You don't have to wait for Sunday to go to the neighbor to watch TV. You have the TV right at your hand. You have the smartphone, you have the laptop, you have a tab. It means that you don't have to search for a job anywhere. You just need to be creative, come out of your comfort zone, make a risk, and start doing content. As you are searching for that job, start doing content. Tell the world how your mother, how your grandmother is cooking githeri. Someone in the US on a good Sunday, resting at home with full Wi-Fi speed, they want to watch what is happening in Kenya. They will find your channel, you are cooking githeri. In the process, they realize that you are using a broken pot. The next thing they'll do is to send you money to actually buy another pot, so that you continue showing them how you are cooking African food. That also applies to someone who is sharing gospel and Christian content. Today you are singing in a choir, singing for God, not singing for money. Someone is watching in Canada, in Tanzania, in South Africa, in Nigeria. They get impressed on how you are doing very good religious music. The next thing they do is to buy your camera. So through content creation, you can inspire a big change in your life and in your community.
Okay. Now, maybe the last thing, today kwa bunge letu leo, the speaker anaitwa nani? Wetangula, Moses Wetangula, alipata mswada wa kutaka TikTok ikuwe banned Kenya. Maybe because of the content which is being showcased there, maybe more so during the night hours, from midnight onwards there. And also, I want to give you these two so that you can talk about it maybe in 1 minute. And another thing is about kuna hawa content creators. They come together, they start building themselves. Once they achieve what they want, maybe they start earning, unapata wanakuwa na issues. Wanashindwa kugawanya, hii kikuja, who is to get what, who is to give what. So what can you advise them they can be able to do to avoid such scenarios, like tumekutana na wewe, tumecreate YouTube channel, tumeimarket vizuri, tumeweka content pale, but when it comes tumeanza kupata pesa, issues zinaanza hapa na pale, ambako unapata wengine wanatishiana kuuana and such a like thing. Yes. And another thing uongelea about TikTok hii leo hivi pale bungeni tulipata that the speaker alipata mswada wa kutaka TikTok ikuwe banned in Kenya.
Yeah.
So what can you say about that?
So on that question, 2 questions you've asked, they are very, very important also.
Mm-hmm.
We can start with TikTok. TikTok started from China,
mm-hmm.
and actually everyone underrated it.
Sure.
We didn't know the influence it has.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok today is creating very many millionaires.
Sure.
It started very well. It reached a point that they did not become too strict on their guidelines, community
mm-hmm.
guidelines
mm-hmm.
and rules.
Mm-hmm.
That gave an opportunity
mm-hmm.
for those people who are doing illegal things
mm-hmm.
to go on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you'll find at midnight there are people who are actually selling negative things
mm-hmm.
to the society.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we have young children who have smartphones.
Sure.
And they can actually create accounts
mm-hmm.
and access such content.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that TikTok, if it is unable to prevent or filter out such negative content,
mm-hmm.
it means it is encouraging that.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that is why the government is not impressed and it wants to ban TikTok. But I want to remind young people from the scripture. It is quoted in the scriptures that young people should always respect authority,
mm-hmm.
because authority is appointed by God.
Sure.
When you disrespect authority, it means you are disrespecting God.
Sure.
So for us as young people, we don't have to be against the government.
Mm-hmm.
Let us give the government time to actually do what it means good for us.
Mm-hmm.
And also, to the second question on a group breaking out
mm-hmm.
after they made success.
Sure.
That is very normal.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why it is important to understand that the first step of opening a YouTube channel
mm-hmm.
is by creating a Gmail account. Remember, Gmail account, it's a private identification.
Yeah.
That is not a company.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a registered company.
Mm-hmm.
That is an email, meaning it is one account, one password. So even if you are more than 20 people, remember there is always that person who created it and put the password. So when it comes to earning now from YouTube,
mm-hmm.
remember that money is connected to what they call AdSense account, Google AdSense account. Through this account, you get your money to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Through PayPal, you get your money to the bank in euros.
Mm-hmm.
So there is someone who also goes to the bank to withdraw the money, or through PayPal withdraws the money. You do not go as a group to the bank, you will go as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
If the account is to be maintained,
mm-hmm.
it is one person who will go to maintain it. So that is where the trust issues starts from. So if people are going to start YouTube channel mm-hmm. as a group,
mm-hmm.
it is advisable that you seek legal consultation
mm-hmm.
on how you are going to share dividends from the earnings. Number 2,
mm-hmm.
if you are as a group are going to start a YouTube channel,
yes,
if you are not the first owner,
mm-hmm.
just use that platform to build yourself so that with time you can work out and then create yours. Do it in a friendly manner,
mm-hmm.
in a professional manner. You can make an agreement that let us do comedy for this one full year.
Mm-hmm.
You will earn, you can support me, but after 1 year I will break out and form my own.
Mm-hmm.
It is like Churchill show.
Yeah.
Churchill gave content creators a platform,
Yeah.
but he did not stop them, people like Obina,
mm-hmm.
to go and create their own channels.
Sure.
Or their own companies.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are creating as a group, make sure you discuss about who is going to earn the money,
mm-hmm.
who is going to be responsible,
mm-hmm.
and when you are going to separate. It is very important.
All right. Mpaka hapo mpenzi mtazamaji, naona masaa yetu hayapo kabisa. Nimebaki kama dakika 2 hivi niweze kumalizia kipindi. Na naona hapa zimekatika dakika 54 baada ya saa moja jioni hii ya leo. Mgeni wangu ameripoti vizuri pale, na makala haya mtakuwa mnayapata, kwa wale ambao watakuwa wanachelewa, mtakuwa mnayapata katika YouTube channel ya Kist TV Kenya. Tutakuwa tunaweka pale ndiposa watu wengi waweze kupitia na waweze kufahamu ni nini ambacho wanahitaji kufanya wakati wana create content yao na kuweka pale YouTube. Tumeongelea masuala mengi pale, venye unafungua account, venye unaanza ku monetize your account and many more, and the way you can be able to give people lovable stories or your audience something which keeps them to your account so that you can be able to watch it now and again. So maybe nirudi kwa mgeni wangu aweze kuniambia maneno yake ya mwisho, na pia kama kuna salamu za kutuma uweze kutuma salamu. Maybe kuna mtu alikuwa anajua you are coming today kwa TV, maybe utoke pila kumsalimia, alafu kesho tusikie kesi.
Thank you.
Yes.
So to the viewers who have actually sacrificed their very precious time to come to Kist TV Facebook and YouTube accounts and channels, those who have come to this social media site to watch what Kist has prepared for you, I want to personally thank you very much. And on behalf of this media channel, media station, Kist TV, I want to actually tell the viewers back at home that Kist is actually one of the best institutions, technical institutions and vocational, that is here in Kisii Town. This institution actually can make your life change. It is improving the lives of young people who are at home. Whether you are kid or your relatives who did Form 4s, whether they performed well or they did not perform to the expectations, Kist has an opportunity for them. Make that effort to visit these institutions and you'll find technical courses such as plumbing, electrical, you will find computer, IT, you will find fashion and hairdressing, you will find journalism, which is top-notch. You will find courses that are going to prepare you for the market tomorrow. And on the people here at Kist, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing me to come here today. I really feel at home and I look forward to another interview with you.
So thank you so much, wapenzi watazamaji. That is where I will end the conversation. Maybe next time we have another time. Tutamwalika tena mgeni wetu akuje tena atuelimishe zaidi kuhusu mambo ya content creation. Also we can find another topic we can people to discuss. This we talk about things which cut across or affects the youth directly, either positively or negatively. So next time I'm very sure we get a nice topic again which we can people to discuss, maybe next week or so. Now back to my producer pale aweze kutupatia muziki kidogo, nikirudi niweze kukuaga.